Hello everyone, it's Miss Cartwright here, ready for your writing lesson today. Hope you're all okay. So today's date is Thursday the 18th of March and we are continuing to write our fact file, okay? So our learning objective is to write a fact file. So today really is our final day of writing this because tomorrow we are going to do some beautiful publishing, okay? So I've just found this image that I thought you'd like to have a look at. I wonder if any of your creatures are on here. Can you spot them? Let's get started then. In today's lesson then, you are going to need your planning sheet, your fact file planning sheet, okay? Because you've got all your research on here. So you're going to need this put into your writing. You're going to need your sentence starter word mat. And you are going to need your purple book, okay? Because you are completing your writing in your purple book today. Tomorrow you'll be completing it on a sheet of paper, but for today we are writing to start with in our book, okay? Let's get started then. So the next section of our fact file that we're going to write all about is where the badger lives, okay? So my subheading for this section is, where does the badger live? I have got my notes here from the other day that I took from the Woodland Trust website. I have got my sentence that I practiced on Tuesday, and I practiced using a different sentence starter there, okay? So you've got everything you need to start writing some sentences now. So let's see how we're going to set it out. So you've got your dum-lums at the top, your date and aloe. You've got your subheading, which has been underlined. Let's read our first sentence then. So a badger's ideal habitat is a mixture of woodland and open countryside. So its perfect place to live is a mixture of woodland and open countryside, okay? So I've got my capital letter, my full stop, and I'm just introducing generally where they live, okay? However, they don't always live in the countryside, do they? They can thrive in other places. So I've got the sentence starter, however, because they don't always live there, do they? However, they are known to survive in urban areas. What do I mean by an urban area? So like towns and cities, they can be seen there. It's not very common, but it can happen, okay? Right, where do they live in the countryside then? Do they live in the trees? Do they live in the grass? Whereabouts in the countryside do they live? Shall we have a look? So the species, so the badger, it's a species, lives in a network of underground burrows and tunnels known as a set. So you could be including this information in your fact file now. Where do they exactly live? Do they live in a nest in a tree? Do they live in a den? Where exactly does the species live that you have chosen, okay? So you can write a sentence about that now. So let's read it from the top. Where does a badger live? A badger's ideal habitat is a mixture of woodland and open countryside. However, they are known to survive in urban areas. The species lives in a network of underground burrows and tunnels known as a set. Okay? So for this next section, we're going to be writing all the interesting facts that you have found out about your creature, okay? On your plans, you have got so many interesting facts to tell the reader about your creature. So we've already practiced writing a sentence, haven't we? For this. So I am going to take this interesting fact straight off my practice sentences from Tuesday. I'm going to put it into my fact file straight away. I am going to title this section Interesting Facts About Badgers, okay? That is my subheading. You can title it what you want, but that's what I'm going with. And yours won't be about badgers, it'll be about an owl or a fox or whatever you have chosen as your creature. So this is the sentence I've already practiced. So are you aware that badgers are the UK's largest land predator? Question mark again. For your interesting facts, I think bullet pointing them would be a good way to arrange them on your page, okay? Let's take another one from my plan. Another interesting fact that I found was an important fact about badgers is that they are nocturnal. I have taken this sentence starter, an important fact, okay, and I have just added this fact about badgers. They are nocturnal. And again, I have started a new line after this one with a bullet point. Let's find out another fact about badgers. So again, another bullet point. And I've started a brand new line underneath, okay? So a male badger is a boar, a female is a sow, and a baby badger is called a cub. Interesting facts. So I've separated them with a comma and finally an and. So I have got 3 interesting facts all about my creature, and I've used bullet points to list them underneath the subheading, okay? I hope that makes sense. What is the final thing then that we're missing from our fact file? Think back to the features that we circled and underlined on Tuesday in the fact file all about the fox. We're missing images, aren't we? We haven't got any pictures of what a badger or whatever your creature is. We don't know what it looks like, do we? So we need to draw some images. So here is an illustration of a badger, and I would absolutely love to say I've drawn this, but I haven't. But you are going to sketch your creature. You could label its body parts. That might be a useful thing to do in your fact file. Underneath the illustration of the creature, you might want to add a caption as well, just to tell the reader what it is. So it's a fully grown male badger, okay? So you're going to draw an image and then you're going to put a caption underneath. This is what your fact file is going to look like on your page then. So you've got, again, your subheadings, your image and your caption, okay? Along with bullet points. I've got 4 sentences, different varied sentence starters. I hope that all makes sense. I'm really looking forward to seeing these again today, boys and girls. You did a marvellous job of your writing yesterday, and I am sure you are going to do an amazing job again today. So, good luck.